Michelle, it's US Open weekend. How do you feel about that?
I can't believe it. I'm sadly not there, but I am rooting for Coco.
Oh,
Go Coco.
so fun. I saw Luke Wong there today, and
Ooh.
we had a quick tennis nerding session, and of course I saw our usual beloved friend Nick McCarville doing his general stuff. So we love the US Open. I love the US Open. I've gone there every year for the last 20 years, except for
Wow.
COVID. I know.
Somehow I lived in New York almost a decade and never made it there once, but it
It's
feels like
such a
everyone
thing.
I know is there every year. So
It's such a thing. Like people just there's just like this whole activity. It's like people
mhm,
just go, and it's become such a thing to do
mhm,
during Labor Day week. So it's
mhm.
fun. Well, this is the Rocker Skating Podcast, and we're going to do some news of the week, and not about the US Open because we've already gabbed about that here. Okay, news of the week. What is happening this week? So another slew of program announcements. I think for me, the most exciting and unexpected, but also very expected one was Lara Naki Gutman doing
Yes.
Jaws.
Dun, dun,
Oh my
dun, dun, dun,
gosh.
dun. It's going to be good.
I'm so excited about what that choreography is going to be like when they go
Oh,
dun 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 dun.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Her team
something.
is good. They're creative and they are just always, coming up with something great.
And she never shies away from it, right? I think
Mhm.
that's the thing that's so fun
Yeah.
about her and what she does
Mhm.
on her programs. And like
Mhm.
sometimes you get something a little bit more standard and you're like, well, you could do that too.
Mhm.
But we live for a Hitchcock Laranaki,
Yeah.
a Squid Game Laranaki, and
Mhm.
now a shark filled Laranaki. Like, I love it.
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Sharknaki.
Okay, we got it. It's Sharknaki. Okay. Okay. So there's Laranaki Gutman doing that. Another one that was a bit of a program announcement, Junwan Cha doing two
Two war
very
horses.
two war horses. Moulin Rouge I would call a war horse. Rain in Your Black Eyes I would call overused.
Mhm.
I kind of do a little bit of like a differentiation between a war horse and an overused. But that's to say that if anybody is going to go and do either of those, I would want it
Yeah.
to be Junwan Cha. I think
Yeah.
he's going to bring something to it that's going to be his own.
Yeah. And Shaylin Bourne choreographing both programs, which is just delicious.
Yes,
Can't wait to see
yes.
them in full. We've seen little clips online.
What do you think of those?
Good. Lots of like passion and like, I don't know, tension in his performance. It's like already exciting. I saw some side by sides of him doing his Moulin Rouge footwork to Virtue and Moyer finishing their twizzles and their Moulin Rouge free dance. And I was just like, yeah, he's clearly watched this. It's gonna be fire.
I mean, we all still remember when he did Romeo and Juliet and the Juliet triple loop. That
Yeah.
was,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
iconic,
Mhm.
iconic. And then the other one is Mona Chiba. The
Mhm.
news that it's at least the implied or inferred news that she's
Mhm.
dropping the Guillaume Cicerone Sakura
Sakura.
Sakura short program in favor of the Donna Summer one. We talked
Mhm.
about this 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and how that one of the two programs it just didn't feel like it had the same kind of fire, or she wasn't quite as
Monet
into
magic.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And so going back to Last Dance, which worked very well for her
Yeah.
last year, I think that's going to be interesting given that
Mhm.
she now has another year, right,
Mhm.
of maturity and of having understood this program for a season to see if she can take it up another level,
Mhm.
because I think there was more room to grow for it.
Definitely. Yeah.
So there's the programs of the week. Did I miss anything on program
I mean,
reveals?
we saw some new programs at French Masters, but I
We
think
oh,
we'll get into those.
We'll talk about French Masters in
Yeah.
the regularly scheduled time. But in other news of the week, I think one thing that I caught was Alyssa Liu doing her triple Let's Triple Loop on Instagram, which when I saw it, I was like, wait, what? Like the pop that she had on that loop was really good. And frankly, it is a much better looking combination for her than the
Mhm.
triple Let's Triple Toe. So, um, way to save it for after she comes back from retirement to
Yeah.
actually like do a new combo that she's never done before.
Yeah. She said it feels so satisfying to do, and why didn't anyone tell her sooner? Well,
I
I don't
know.
know if it's that satisfying for everyone, but I'm glad that she's satisfied and it feels good.
I mean, it's satisfying for me to watch. I loved that.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she pulls that one out. If you know, it could very well be like, oh, she landed one, and like she
Mhm.
can't really, she's not doing it consistently. But knowing Alyssa Liu, I think anything that she is working on is probably going to be pretty consistent. Hopefully.
It'll be in the second half of her free skate. Yeah.
Michelle says with a tinge of worry, sarcasm.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. I
think
don't
she'll
know
be
what is
fine.
it. Yeah,
She can do
exactly.
it.
I mean, who the heck knows what's going to happen, right? Because we
Mhm.
know she was training triple axels last year. It wasn't it wasn't clean yet when I saw
Mhm.
it in practice, but it was
Mhm.
they were as good as they were at the Olympics in
Mhm.
2022 when
Mhm.
she was landing them. So you know, there's an off season that happened. Who the heck knows? But if we see an Alyssa Liu in a short program with a triple axel and a triple Let's Triple Loop,
It's gonna be amazing.
that's a
Everybody get out of the
different.
way.
That is a different kind of proposition than what we had last
Mhm.
season. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold. I won't hold my breath for it quite
Mhm.
yet, but you know, the potential is there. Okay, lastly, I wanted to just mention and have a brief discussion about a couple of countries with, and this is a little bit more serious, some abuse allegations from coaching teams or of coaching teams. The big one really was Latvia. Our friends at Anything GOEs was the one who got the interview from Sofia Stepchenko, and it's harrowing.
Mhm.
And the ISU has gotten word of it, right? You know, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, my heart always goes out to athletes who are just trying to do the best that they can, and you know, for one reason or another, are just not treated the right way. And so,
Mhm.
thank you, Anything GOEs, for bringing that to life, and also thank you to Sophia Stepchenko for being brave enough to step forward and talk about it. And then Korea, there were some sort of resurfacing of abuse allegations with Korea. There's an anonymous skater who had talked about one of her coaches really being
Mhm.
abusive. I'm not going to get into the details.
Mhm.
Lots of trigger warnings to be had there, but another one where you know it just gotta remember that these are athletes, these are kids, they want to do their best, they want to please, you know, the powers that be and the adults in their lives, and adults, hey, don't take advantage.
Mhm.
So those were the two things I wanted to make sure we touch on that before we got into today's podcast. But news of the week for the week of August 25th, and lots more to come in the future.